Witte. Kia ora, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I am opposing some of the forecasted rates, or the rate vision of increasing rates, or how they're increased. For example, myself, I own a property at Teddington. I've farmed there for 99 years in a few months' time, and still there and still work on it. I also own a house that I bought 12 years ago in the city, fairly central, and because I have business interests in the city, it's enabled me to stay at that house at times. So I compared the two rates that I pay at Teddington and the rate I pay in Christchurch Central. And I find that I'm paying close on double the rate at Teddington because the capital value is higher than a house in town because it's got farmland. Now the proposed new rate is designed to take money off capital value. The increase of capital value, this will increase my rates again. We have the normal increase of 7% or what it is, and this is a further one on top of that, just plucked out of the sky like that. How can we get more rates? So, we'll get it off the people that we think are wealthy. Wealthy really doesn't come into it because there are assets that are producing money or business for the continuation of New Zealand. For instance, my farm produces beef, and it has done for most of those years, and lamb, and at times it has produced horticulture. So the ever-increasing cost goes on to the production of what we need is money to run things. And this gets serious when I've seen the chart of how much this would increase my rate at Teddington. Yes, okay, it's 180 or 90 or something in the first year, then it works up to 690, I think, in 3 years' time. But then, of course, will be another 7% on those 3 years too. Now, is this fair? You say the council says they feel it's fair. Well, I don't feel it's fair. And there's a lot of people that will be affected. And also, not only farmers, but mainly the farmers especially. Now, this council doesn't produce anything for us. It doesn't give us water. It doesn't give us sewage. We haven't a bus. Mind you, I don't want a bus. But to get things straight, it is pretty lopsided. Now, often on my town rate demand is a list of things they subscribe to, and a lot of those things I never use or will use. So they're asking me to bring in more rates so as they can carry on with their central city beautification and going on. And yes, rates will have to increase over a certain extent, but I feel it's a lot of it is not directed to the needs at present.
Mr. Witte, have you come in to make submissions before?
Sorry, I can't
Have you
hear.
come in to make submissions before? Have you come to make a submission before? You know, I mean, I
Have you come and talked to us at any other time? Is this the first time?
I've come in, yes, I came in to improve the council's outlook on building in the area, and they stipulated a height which was quite silly. It meant that a person couldn't build a proper shed without getting
so this was for a service to get a building consent or.
yeah.
So what I'm saying is that you're not alone. There's a number of people in your situation who have come to make submissions on exactly the point you have raised. And what I wanted to say is that it's taken this particular issue to bring you to the table, and I wanted to thank you for making a submission because it's extremely helpful for us. You'll appreciate none of us are experts on everything that is put in front of us, but the value of you coming and making a submission is that we have heard what you have said, and that will be taken into account when we finalise our long-term plan. So I wanted to thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.